Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Heroes. Last time, remember, we just started a game. We started by clean ship in our own home kingdom of Alba, and we must venture forth. So what I did off camera was I allocated some of my skill points, making myself a bit stronger, updated mainly my my sword, and that's about it.
Goddess speed.
So, we're level 6, of course. And I need to talk to the king and say what we gotta do next.
Captain!
A moment, if you will. I trust that you are still a moment, if you will. I trust that you are still carrying your Vimstones.
Yeah.
The ones you gave us to help beat those monsters back in Arbor, you mean? Of course.
Ah!
Splendid. I only need remind you then that Vimstones can draw out the dormant might within you, the potent power of tension. These splendid stones allow the wielder to manifest more and more tension as battle progresses. And once that tension reaches its upper limit, the power to dispatch an army in a single stroke is ours, correct?
Truly commendable.
Exactly, my lad. A power aptly demonstrated in our recent skirmish on the streets of Arbor. The art of tension building is a profound one, and its secrets deep beyond measure. You have much to learn on the subject. For now, be sure to always keep your Vimstone about your person. It will grow in strength as you do. Yeah, the mightier you become, the greater shall be the power tension at your disposal. Basically, build your muzzle meter. The more you use it, the stronger it's gonna be. We need to get to Caliburgh right now. Get the preparation out of the way, and let's move. Oh, okay, fine. You're about to head into monster-infested territory, Captain. I trust you made the necessary preparations. Are you ready to head out? Yeah. Splendid, splendid. The gates of Caliburgh are within sight, at last, and do I dare to hope that this fair town remains untouched? I fear not, your majesty. Do not look now. But I see signs of monsters making their way through the long grass towards us. And I doubt they're sneaking up like that to say hello. Looks like it wasn't just Arbor after all. Then our first task shall be to clear these fields of unfriendly base. Come, friends, Twoms! And just because, evac. You ever want to escape and encounter immediately, cast evac to make good your escape. To access it, just open your menu, and don't worry, you won't lose any items, gold, or experience by being early defeated.
Could that be? It is! One of the night bulls that appeared after we defeated the dragon. Good eye, boy. And yet, it does seem somewhat different from the one we encountered in Arbor.
Still gatekeeper.
You're right. It looks like that monster's guarding it.
Wait, if we could... Yes, of course! Come, we must defeat this creature. Searing slash!
So you have to beat them off the mall keeper in order to close these gates.
And you disappeared when you beat that monster.
And their numbers no longer increase. It is as I thought. That creature was summoning them.
That has to be it. Okay, let's look around and make sure there aren't any more like it nearby.
It is actually good to have like a secondary weapon on hand. And there's another mall keeper.
There, another mall keeper. Come, we must defeat it, and quickly. Searing slash.
There's a reason why I don't like the second game. Feels like your character is just nerfed. Whereas in the first game, you know where you're standing with the first game.
More mall keepers may yet appear. We must remain vigilant.
Of course there's another one. Yes, I know about tension. Thank you. Recipe has been acquired. Like, for those who have not known what you do as far as tension is concerned, you build it up, you use it. There it is, and that's that. It's not that hard. But then again, with most Muso games, I just hold that in until I really, really do need to. If I really do need to use it, I will use it.
Highly satisfying. Searing slash. mop up the remaining monsters.
KO.
Exactly as planned.
So now it's just clean up.
Searing slash.
You know what? That'll work too.
My strategy was flawless.
Looks like that's all the monsters outside town cleaned up. Let's get inside and make sure everyone's okay in there. Wait. To charge him blindly would be both foolish and needlessly dangerous. Though the situation is urgent, acting without a carefully considered plan will aid us a little. More haste, less speed, eh? That's value in such judicious caution, lad. Very well, let's return to camp and make ready.
Hey,
What were those weird portal things? The monsters were practically pouring out of them.
Yes.
Night Walls, was it? We witnessed their power in Arbor, too. If the land is rife with nightmares, then the situation is grave indeed. It is as the tales of my royal forebears warn. When nightmares cross the realm do rise, the light will fade, and fading dies. The dark gate, keepers summon seas, a mindless monster souls diseased. The mindless monsters and the gatekeeper certainly seem too familiar for coincidence.
what?
So does that mean the whole world is in danger? That I cannot say. 'Tis an ancient lesson, and the lines between truth and myth are blurred with the passing time. For now, we may do is make haste. All we may do is make haste and attempt to discover how gravely our realm is afflicted. So we gain a level off that. 3 skill points, and some monies. So we got quick slime earrings, luxury slime earrings, and a quick bunny tail. Ah, there you are. Have you come across any gold nuggets on your travels? Quite a few. Not all ingredients can be used in alchemy, you know. But ones that can usually be sold for a pretty price. Gold nuggets are one such ingredient. If you find any, why not take them over to the armor and see what you can get for them?
Watcher.
So, gold nuggets cost 300.
Cheers.
So the funny thing about this is, the stronger you get, the more you really don't need.
Be lucky.
So, mischievous. Or miscellaneous, actually. Miscellaneous actually shows you where you can allocate your skill points. So this is what I did off camera, basically. Just, give myself more power, a bit more defense. Not much in the way of health or magic. Or wisdom, for that matter. That'll change in time. Some will net you certain skills if you reach certain levels. Otherwise, for the most part, for these, you have to reach, say, 22 and 18. And some skills you can only have when your character has certain abilities. So next thing I'm going to do is get Flame Slash. Because I already got Infernal Slash, so this would strengthen it. The Night Moths may very well be appearing in Caliburgh as we speak. I pray that no harm has come to our friend. Our friend, Your Majesty. All in good time, child. You are sure to meet on arrival in Caliburgh. You are sure to meet on our arrival. Okay. Make sure I'm reading that one. Now make ready. We must away. We're about to end the monster-infested territory, Captains. I trust you made the necessary preparations. Are you ready to head out?
Now, gird your loins, friends. We know not what lies beyond these gates.
Let me go first.
Here too, just as we feared.
Well, this doesn't look too good. So what do we do?
Fear not. I have devised a winning strategy. We begin by falling back, thereby lulling the enemy into a false sense of security. When they lower their guard, we strike. Wait for my signal, and then we
On
advance.
second thoughts, forget it.
What?
About that.
That was a close shave, wasn't it?
Confounded. My strategy did not account for the intervention of a third party.
Oh, wow. That was amazing. Oh, you really saved our bacon. Thank you so much.
We've yet to establish if this woman is friend or foe.
She's friend.
Sure. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I'm Isla, head of the Institute of Ingenuity. It's nice to meet you, at last.
Your timing is impeccable as ever, my dear. We are in your debt.
Glad to be of service, Your Majesty. Oh, you're a jumpy one, aren't you? But I have to say, I like that in a man. Makes you all the more fun to dissect.
You mean to study? I fear I may prove a rather complex case.
Oh, get over yourself. She's joking, you idiot.
Oh, I never joke about my work. Why don't you pop by my lab one day and let me take a look at you? Brave Captain.
What? Wait, that's enough of that.
Really?
There will be time for that later. But first, you must help us find our way around Caliburgh. If we are to protect this place, we shall have need of your incomparable talents.
Oh, it would be my pleasure, Your Majesty. Besides... I'm not about to stand by and watch while these monsters dismantle this town. After all, what would become of all my beautiful inventions? Shall we?
We shall. Ina wasn't. You're not really planning on taking Drick back to your lab, are you? What am I saying? Thanks for helping us back there. Are you worried? Oh, I wouldn't miss the chance to have a little sweetie like you. I mean, a big, strong guardswoman, of course. Now, I do believe I promised you a tour of Caliburgh. I fear it will be more of a tour of duty than sightseeing tour.
Very droll, lad. Very droll indeed. Now, you two. Ila's in charge. Do as she says, or you'll regret it.
The monsters keep pouring in through these strange portals. There's no end to them.
Those are called night halls. You can close them by beating the moorkeepers who guard them.
KO.
I guess we better start shutting them down. All right, let's get to work.
These strange devices scattered around the town. These are your inventions, I take it.
Amazing, aren't they? What do they all do?
Most of them are to protect the town. Better safe than sorry and all that. But my greatest invention is something else entirely. Stick around for the grand unveiling.
If they ever made a 3,
We just need to take care of the stragglers.
I kind of wonder if they're gonna base off the first Dragon Quest games.
All right, job done.
Sorry, but it won't be quite that simple. We've more guests headed this way from outside town. Though it just so happens that outside town is exactly where one of my favourite inventions is pointed.
Your favorite inventions.
Come on, I'll show you how it works.
Right here.
Here she is, the spellcaster. Isn't she beautiful? Why don't you hop on and give her a try?
Like
The
so.
monsters are crossing the bridge. Steady your aim and fire. Bullseye! Lovely work! In the right hands, the spellcaster makes short work of any battle.
Like so. That's a lot of materials.
Perfectly executed.
Excellent. It seems all is quiet here for now. Come, we must return to camp and discuss... Oh, don't tell me discuss strategies in long and excruciating detail, right? Do we really have to? Oh, a strategy meeting. My favorite. Can I join in? I have a wee favor that I'd like to ask you anyway. A favor, sure. What can we do for you? This is a guard duty, that's all. I'll explain more once we get back to your camp.
Okay.
Right, let's get the introductions out of the way, shall we? Ayla, head of the Institute of Ingenuity, as previously mentioned. And you are... Sorry, all my manners. I'm Xanadu, and this is Drick. We're the captains of the Royal Guard. Well, you certainly prove you're well qualified. You made swift work of those monsters back there. Poor confused dears. Anyway, as I mentioned, I have a favour to ask. You see, there's a little something I need to deliver to the city. And what might that be?
I?
Now, me and my team have been building a very interesting little ship these last few years, and all it needs now is one last vital component, a generator. We just finished moving the thing from the capital to city gates when all the fuss started, and now the monsters are blocking the way to the Institute. That generator is the product of more blood, sweat, and tears than you'd care to imagine, sir.
Yes.
I see. You would have us defend the generator while you complete its delivery to the Institute. I'm glad you catch on quickly. Can I count on you for this little favor?
Got it.
Of course. There shouldn't be any trouble at all, right, Your Majesty?
None whatsoever. This ship of yours may be just the thing we need to help us serve the state of this kingdom.
Thank you so much.
Excellent. And once this little matter's dealt with, I'll be able to join you on your tour of inspection. I have plenty of other inventions besides the ship to show you. You'll not regret taking me along.
Most heartening indeed. Then let the four of us journey together, united in our quest to restore order.
So, we have Isla, who joins our party. So now we can switch characters because we have a full party. And we can switch it with left trigger. So we have Xanadu, the elegant ice cream, spirited soldier with a flair for fast-paced ice attacks. Impressive speed and remarkable reach make her an asset in any battle. Cold Vision unleashes a wintry whirlwind that swallows up whole swaths of foes. Aim it at large groups of enemies. Doric, weighty warrior king who combines stunning strength, stupendous speed, and spectacular selection skills. Crushed ice attack unleashes a stinging series of snowy strikes perfect for finishing off fleeing foes. And there's Ayla, feisty and inventive fighter who bashes baggage with a distance with her boomerang. Press either X or Y when she catches it to trigger a special attack. The long range lasso. Use whoosh to whisk up foes into a swirling whirlwind, which she can add other attacks in order to make it even wickeder. And we have to do the same thing if we want to figure out what good she can do. So we got more items and more recipes. So it'd be even better once we actually do switch out, because everybody is going to get some levels. And as you see, everybody is at level 8. So now we have the following. We have weapons that are only for certain characters. So I am always going to go with the strongest like for Xanadu, we'll give her this. Well, actually, she got a weapon that she can already use. The slime weapons.
Be lucky.
Since she wields rapiers. For Doric, we already have something for him. A squishing rod. Which is better than the stout staff he was originally equipped with. For Isla, we have the Goomerang, which is a tad bit better than what she already has, which is the prototype boomerang.
Watcher.
So really, it'd just be better if we just did this. We give that to Xanadu.
All yours.
See, what I learned in Dragon Quest is that if you really need a better weapon, you can always get one. But if you already got something even better than that, that's going to be especially stronger, you don't really need it.
Be lucky.
So if you really want to just make sure you're up on up, just make sure your equipment is on the up and up, because your weapons can handle it. But, you know, as much as you can take damage, just make sure that your defense is on the up and up more than your attack. Because your attack is always going to go up. But your defense is not going to go as easily as your defense. So, just in case I do play as her, give her Frost Slash, which will give her Frost Slash Strengthen. Health is a must. Defense is a must. Next be Doric. Doric will have his strength, that's a must. Deliverance, I don't know, Deliverance is a thing. Not as good as Crushed Ice, but it's something. And Isla is definitely gonna have the Firebird throw. The power throw. She's gonna be more magic based than anything else. So, the story so far. Our heroes have been joined by none other than Isla, esteemed head of the Institute of Ingenuity. Their next mission is to make sure Isla's latest invention makes it to its destination. Guard that generator. We good. I mean, we're gonna stick to the slime weapons as best we can until we find something better and worth the money. So this generator, oh, don't worry, it's safe with us. Well, we've already cleared the tower monsters, so I'm hoping we won't have any trouble. Nonetheless, we can ill afford to be complacent. We still lack a clear picture of the monster's reach. Indeed, lad. Which is why I have enlisted the aid of some of my most trusted guardsmen. Should any monsters dare to draw near, they'll taste steel, and plenty of it. Ha ha!
Chief, we're detecting another space-time anomaly somewhere within the town.
A nightmare. One of those Maw-keeper creatures must have snuck in somehow.
It would seem so. Then this place will soon be awash with monsters. Friends, to arms!
Egypt still leaves. Of course, if you played any Dragon Quest game in later parts, it'll be ripe with them. Basically, should you fall, or should any of your ally fall, that's what they're for.
But of course!
But you thought it was over.
Chief, we're detecting another space-time anomaly somewhere within the town.
Captain!
Oh, I've got a little something for you. It's only a prototype, but I'm fairly confident it won't explode. Without going into too much detail, it extracts the essence of defeated monsters and compresses it into something resembling a coin. You can use these coins, or monster medals, as I call them, to summon those same monsters to fight for you whenever you feel like it. Not bad, eh?
Look out!
It helps too.
this is a monster medal.
Get coins.
Okay, time to put the theory into practice. Well, go on. Give your newfound friend a call.
Monster medals can be used to stem the tide of incoming foes in battle. Night Moths have appeared to the west and south of the generator. It's about to be ambushed from 2 different directions. If you focus all your efforts on fighting the monsters from the Night Moth to the west, you'll leave the generator wide open to attacks from the south. In scrapes like these, you can summon a minion to protect a particular route for you by using a monster medal. Minions summoned using monster medals will continue to fight in the same spot until their HP run out. By taking advantage of the helping hand they offer, you can free yourself up to focus your efforts on the remaining Night Moth. Using monster medals smartly should see you safely through all manners of sticky situations. Now hurry up and attack that generator.
A device that can capture defeated monsters and bend them to our will. This is a discovery indeed.
I'm glad my work meets with your approval, Your Majesty. I hope it will make our lives a little easier. Now, rather than get bogged down with lengthy descriptions, why don't you just give it a spin? For a few more details on monster medals and how they...
You picked up a slime medal.
You can take a look in the menu. Why not give it a glance when you have a moment?
Now wave! Picked up a tree slime medal.
Onward and upward!
Wow, monsters fighting on our side. This is brilliant. It's like the good old days. Almost, sadly, it doesn't last long. We really want things to go back to how they were. We need to get to the bottom of what's been behind all the recent disturbances.
Oh, really? I think this might finally be able to go back to normal.
Do not be disheartened, Helix. That our former friends can be brought back to their senses. It all is a sure sign that a solution to our problem exists.
Rays are so great! But let's keep trying our hardest to fix everyone. I'm going to do everything I can.
Now then, enough about monster coins. Let's move on to more immediate matters, shall we? We managed to get the generator closer to my lab. Let's head back to camp and rest. For a rest and leave things in the capable hands of my researchers for now, shall we?
Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone. The generator is safe and sound. We couldn't have done it without you. There's no need to thank us, dear girl. We could hardly have left you high and dry. Yeah, and besides, it was your monster mellows that really saved the day. Though our victory is encouraging, I cannot help but be troubled by the monster's behavior. Why would they be compelled to attack the generator?
I?
That's a good question. Perhaps they were drawn to the energy it gives off. I'll have to look into that one. But for now, let's focus on the task at hand. Once the generator is safely inside the Institute, we'll have all we need to start traveling the world in style. You'll not regret helping me with this, I promise. So no real changes.
Captain.
Have you got the hang of using monster mellows yet, Captain? Ah, yes, I took the liberty of trying them out in battle. Your invention works wonders. Good to know. If you ever need a recap, just have a look in the menu for the details. I'm sure you'll be a metal master in no time. Happy hunting.
Captain!
Ah, I've been meaning to talk to you. Have you been carefully allocating your skill points? I expect you have noticed that you earn skill points when your level increases as a result of gaining experience in combat. Assigning these points to skills enables one to learn a fascinating range of spells and abilities. If you wish to perform said allocation, simply open the menu, select miscellaneous, and then allocate skill points.
I see.
Allocate skill points in the miscellaneous menu. Understood, Your Majesty. If I hadn't done that.
Watcher!
Let's see, might as well get, Xanadu her silver rapier.
Oh, yours.
Because she was kind of lacking power in that last battle.
Be lucky.
Yeah, we're good. Chief, we hold transportation of the generator in order to check on a suspicious noise. Upon halting, we were set upon by monsters. I'm sorry, Chief. We should have been more careful. Well, this is hardly ideal. We're sitting ducks down here. You can say that again. They can come at us from three sides. It's going to get messy. Perhaps, but sound tactical use of the monster metals may help us stem the tide from one side or another. But once I actually agree with you. Alright, let's make the most of these monster metals. Mage's Medal. That's more like it.
These ones are mine.
That's the great thing about this game, because no matter who you're using, they will actually, you know, level up regardless.
Don't let me down. Ugh, bubble slimes. I hate bubble slimes, even at the best of times. They're so gooey looking.
I fear you are too harsh on our former friends, though their poisonous nature is certainly bothersome. We must take every care not to let them land a blow.
I mean, you look at it like this. You're just dishing out damage left to right.
More monsters. I'm starting to get a bit tired of this.
Will their onslaught never cease? I fear
Mini
we
medal.
won't be able to keep up.
Courage, friends, courage. One final push, and the day shall be ours.
Last wave.
True, the battle is won. But of course,
Got it. Over here. To me. Over here. To me. Over here. To me. Fire breakthrough. Over here. To me. Over here. To me. Over here. To me. Fire breakthrough. Over here. To me. Over here. To me. Boomerang. Over here. To me. Over here. Fire breakthrough. To me. Over here. To me.
I mean, look at the madness with just that turmeric.
To me. Over here. To me. Over here. To me. Over here. To me. Fire breakthrough. Over here.
Understood. Searing slash.
KO!
Strategy is the key to victory.
Huzzah, friends! You do your kingdom proud. The monsters have been repelled and a victory worthy of legend is ours. I was worried there for a minute, but we did it! Of course you did. I never doubted you for a moment. Now, all we have to do is wait while the generator is installed in the institute, shall we? So we gained 1 level. 3 points across the board. And gold. And our spoils. So we got 1 added mini medal to our hard-earned loot. Our heroes' incredible efforts have beaten the beast back from Caliburgh's gates. Not long now, and the town will be ripe for retaking. Well, I have to agree to that things are looking up, but of course, things will of course be changing. I remember I looked it up while I was doing a little bit of nothing off camera. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a save right here.
Let us pray.
And I'm actually going to stop right here. And in the next part, we should be able to take back Caliburgh once and for all. So stay tuned. More of Dragon Quest Heroes right after this. Thanks so much for watching.